Hey y'all. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm gonna have a conversation with StreamYard because it's not always connecting up with YouTube, and that is getting on my nerves. Now the last time I remember I couldn't comment, so I'm gonna comment now. Hey y'all. Let me see. If that go, would that work? Cause I had to just come on over regular because I got a lot of stuff to talk about and I miss y'all. And I wasn't gonna keep fooling with that member, so I just gotta watch what I say. Did it show? Yeah, there you go. Okay, let me pin that. Okay. Okay. Let me pin. Let me pin. User isn't. No, no. Let me pin it. Why won't let me pin? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I want to pin this, and it's not letting me do that. What's going on with this? It's telling me put the user in timeout and everything else. Hey, Neek. Hey, Neek. So I couldn't see the comments not on any of my devices, not on here, on my computer, on my phones, and so I don't know. They're getting on my nerves. There's no other. I don't think there's no other. Now, see, I can make a comment, but it won't let me pin. Let me see if it'll let me pin yours. No, it won't. So I guess because we use a StreamYard, I don't know. It was me and Keisha on the first. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me. Let's see if it'll let me put your comment up. For some reason it's not jiving with let me see if it'll let me. What I said I was trying to do. Oh, show the comment. It's not letting me do what I need to do. Let's see if it'll show that. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Something been going on. It won't let me comment on your, and it still won't let you comment on the short because I seen you made a comment. Really? I don't know, child. I don't know. Because I thought it was resolved. I don't know. I don't know. So my shorts, that's YouTube. They ain't got nothing to do with StreamYard. So it's YouTube. It's YouTube. Because when I went to it, it says YouTube don't let you make comments. But we've made comments in the members before. I'm going to have to get with StreamYard. I'm off this week. I got stuff to tell y'all. Let me get to my notes. That is so weird. First of all, I missed y'all. Hey, Keisha. Keisha, I'm here. Let me see what Keisha at the show. Where Keisha at? Oh, there go Keisha. Okay. Like we never left. I know that's right. I missed y'all, right? I missed y'all. I got a lot to say, y'all. So hope y'all got y'all snack. It's YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. I'm gonna have to get with IT part of YouTube. And at sometime this week, probably tomorrow, because I can't keep having this. I want to see my comments on the members. We did it before. And I couldn't see my comments not even on my phone or nowhere. Like, what's that? So I'm gonna have to get with YouTube. This is YouTube. It's not syncing in with StreamYard. And I don't know why. Shit, I'm paying for StreamYard and it ain't even working like it's supposed to work because of YouTube. But anyway, y'all, I missed y'all. Child, let me tell y'all something. Last week, I wanted to go live. I was all set up. I had my clothes laid out. But my body was like, I was sick. I had a cold. And usually the last 5, 6, 7 years when I get a cold, one day out that cold, I'm going to have to lay down, right? But I couldn't miss work because I was in my probationary period, which just ended this week. I couldn't miss work. So it was like, I got to go. And last Saturday, I had the cold for a week. And I was like, okay, I'm doing good. This cold, all right. My vitamin C pills is working, right? But Saturday came, I ain't have no energy. I had no energy. None. I tried. I didn't have it. Let me see. I can see. Yeah, I had none, child. Oh, my commercials. Okay. Yeah, I had. Yes, child, the probationary period ended. Listen, but let me tell y'all something. I got so much to tell y'all. So, we had a bad storm here, and that didn't affect me right at my house, but all the neighboring cities and around. And like a lot of people that where I work, they live in other cities, but around, right? So we couldn't. I heard the rumors last week when I was sick, but I'm like, that's a lie. I'm coming to work. I need my money, right? I need my money. I know I'm saving to get me a car. I need every penny. So, yesterday, one of my girls at work first shift called me and said, we're going to be out for a week. A whole week, y'all. Y'all know how far that set me behind? A whole week, right? But ain't nothing I can do about it. I said, okay, I know what I do. I'm just going to be on YouTube 2-3 times a day. So that was my big announcement. Y'all know I could barely do lives and all this stuff because I'm getting acclimated to my job. So I'm going to be, now tomorrow I won't be live because I'm going to be resting. But every day this week, if it ain't but 5 people, 10 people, 30 people, 50 people, I will be live Monday through Saturday. Maybe twice a day, depending on how I feel. So just check around because I don't know. But I know I'm going to be going live. I know that. I know I'm going to be going live every day. I got to go live. I got to continue to grow my channel when I can. So, at first I was a little upset. I'm like, okay, I can't go to work. I'm missing a lot of money. And I need, what it is too, y'all. This was my week to save. I paid all my bills, did all the things, paid my rent. This was my week to save. This whole check that I was going to get, we're going to save it. We're going to save it. Going towards my car. I'm trying to get my car next month, right? And I said, okay, how do you make lemonade out of lemons, Jackie? Do what you always do. Reverse it. Reverse it. So I reversed it. I'm just going to build up my YouTube channel. That's all. I'm reversing it. That's what's going to happen. So, Nick, you say you can't comment on my shorts. Has anybody been able to comment? I don't even have time to look because I don't even do shorts every day no more. Let me see something. I do see some people some people, and then I see people comment. It'd be the same comment by the same person 2 or 3 times. Yeah. I did notice that too. I don't know. It's gonna have to get with YouTube. I'm gonna get with them. Since I'm off for a week, I have to. There's some calls I need to make and some business I need to handle tomorrow. YouTube will be one of them. There'll be one of them. There'll be one of them. Okay. Just trying to see. Because the comments ain't working and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Plus, people I can get views and all that stuff. I want people to come to my lives. I want people to come to my lives. Let's talk. Let's talk about it because there's a lot to talk about. And also, did y'all watch? I can't watch the last episode of Power because I was using my son's account and evidently on somebody's account. I don't know whose account I was using for Stars because that's the only thing I watched was Power, right? So I was using somebody's account. And evidently they must didn't pay their bill or something, right? So I said, okay, this morning I get up, I'm going to watch Power because people have been talking about it. I saw it last week. They done did away with my girl, Monet, a.k.a. Mary J. Blige. So I'm like, okay, this is the last episode. Let me check it out. And I can't see the last episode. But anyway, we had a bad storm down here, and a lot of people are misplaced. There's a city near me that is gone. The water wiped it out. Chimney Rock. It's called Chimney Rock, North Carolina. That's where the cabins and stuff is at. It's like a vacation spot, right? The water rolled it away. Now, between my house and my job is about 8 or 9 minutes, right? There were some apartments. Let me tell you how God works. Some townhouses that I was looking at the movie, and I actually called them, right? And they was like, whoever answered the phone was like, we will email you. They never did email, so I said, okay, I'm gonna press it. When stuff don't go right, I don't force it because I feel like that's God protecting me from whatever, right? Well, there's a lot of detours a lot of detours from my house to my job because a lot of streets are flooded. Like it didn't affect me right here where I live, but down and around it did. So a lot of streets are flooded. A lot of streets you can't go on. So it was a lot of detours. It was havoc. The first day after the storm, it was havoc. It was havoc. So these apartments are right in the way of in the direction of that. And when I went past Thursday, I noticed there was a lot of furniture out, a lot of garbage out. I was like, oh, they got a lot of garbage out. Then I realized yesterday, because furniture was out, those townhouses that I so desperately wanted to move in flooded, and those people had to move. It flooded, and right behind those townhouses is a little creek. You can't see it from the front. I never saw the creek because I always go to front. I pass it the front way going to work. But since we had to go through the detour, going through the detour, you go behind it, and I see it's the creek back there. So evidently that creek rose high, and because that street is blocked off, and those people look like they lost everything in those townhouses that I desperately wanted to move in because it was 3 or 4, 5 minutes away from my job. I wanted to move there. I wanted to move there. I wanted to move there. I said, that was God saving me. That was God saving me. That was God saving me. So see, now my comments ain't working on this phone. Oh, there you go. I don't know what's going on. You watched it? You watched it, Keisha? Listen, I got to see, so I got to call my son to somebody because I need somebody's password or something so I can get that last episode. You tried to comment today? Yeah, I'm gonna call YouTube tomorrow because I don't know. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. I was thinking it was StreamYard wasn't connecting to something, but that's YouTube. You know, and YouTube, listen, I am not a big content creator, YouTuber, blogger, none of that. But I've got a channel and I've been on here for a while. And YouTube to me is biased. To me, they're biased. The way they do their algorithm, you know, and everything. I got the conversation with them tomorrow. But yeah, so the floods, is a lot of flooding going on, and so these places that are really bad, like there's parts of the interstate that you can't, that's not accessible, right? And people are stuck wherever they at, they're stuck there. So they're trying to get them supplies and stuff like that, right? Well, we get our parts from somewhere in Tennessee somewhere, and it can't get through. So we out for a week. Now I hope it ain't longer than a week, because let me tell y'all something. I hope it's not longer than a week because I am trying to do something, right? Get a car. And so that's going to set me back. It's not denied, but it's delayed. And I don't have time for delays, right? Ain't nothing I can do about it. But, you know, that's where I'm at with that right now. So it's kind of messed me up, you know. So if y'all see that cash app me, because I'm down bad right now. Down bad. And I don't want to. I cash at me, y'all. Cash at me. We're just gonna go into details in my members, but I can't go into details on here. But anyway, so we had that storm last week, right? And it was threatening all last week. Oh, we ain't gonna work. I said, just let me get through to Friday. So we got us to Friday. Friday we get the paper, and we have to go apply for unemployment tomorrow. We have to do it tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be back before the week is out. But anyway. Y'all know I catch an Uber to work, right? So I get in the Uber. Now this is the first day after the storm, so I know the streets are blocked off because on the way home, it was blocked off. It took me like an hour or something to get home, and I'm only 5 minutes away because I was watching the Uber driver go around in circles trying to get to me, right? Thank God he did. He was a very pleasant man, and he came and got me. All right. So the next day when I'm trying to get to work, now the job done called us. The job has called us and texted us 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We open, we working, get here. Leave early. I leave early. But I was hungry. So I said, I'm going to go, and I needed to go and do some things before I went to work, right? So, matter of fact, what I did, I went to the bank, then I had to go to get me something to eat. So, okay, I do that. Child, when I get in the Uber car, it's a trail. Everybody following the line. We going this way. Now, I don't know exactly which way to go to get to my job because that street, like I told you, where those townhouses is blocked off. I don't know the other route. When the driver brought me home, it was at night. You can't see. You know, it's down south. They ain't got no lights. Can't see, right? So I don't know the way. We just gonna follow the way. So dude, after we ran out of circle a couple times, he said, I'm gonna put you out here. Put me out where? You better put me out right here. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna put you out. No, sir. Now I don't know what he thought, how he was gonna get me out the car, but I wasn't getting out. And when I looked over, there was a police department right there. Police department. I said, okay, you're gonna have to call the police to put me out, and then the police go either take me to work or tell him how to get me to work. Because we own the street of my job, but don't know how to get around there to it. I know now, but at that day, didn't know how to get around there to get back around. Ain't no back streets. I didn't know what to do. All I knew was we got to get there, right? Now, I ain't never been late, and I'm in my probationary period. It's 10 minutes to 3. Even though it's 5 minutes away, this dude talking about putting me out. Now, I was going to have to walk like Celie and just walk to work way down the street, right? But I wasn't getting out the car. I was not going to get out the car. I don't know what he was going to do, but I wasn't getting out the car, right? So I said, look, go straight. Instead of going this way, we keep going in this circle, go straight. When we get to this next light, go straight. Now, he tell me he ain't got all that time and he ain't got 30 or 40 minutes. I had to literally beg this man. I wasn't getting out the car. I don't care what he was doing. But it's because I wanted to get to work on time, I begged him. I said, listen, you got Cash App? I'll Cash App you. I will tip you. I got to get to work. So in the meantime, I called HR, my job, Willie. I said, Willie, listen here, I'm new. I ain't trying to lose my job. I don't know the way. He said, we don't either. We just went around in circles till we got here. I'm telling you, Willie, I'm coming and I ain't trying to lose my job. I'm talking to him, talking to the Uber driver. Keep going. Go straight. Don't go that way. Go straight, right? He huffing and puffing, but I wasn't getting out that car, y'all. I don't know who he thought I was, but I was not getting out that car. So we go straight. That ends up being the route that we needed to go to get back to the back around or to the other street that we need to get on, right? Before we can get on that street, if I get to work, I was like, I'm going to wait till I get to work, then I'm a Cash App. Child, he do his phone. I didn't even know you could do this and say, you scan it, scan the thing. I didn't even know you could do that, right? So he was determined. I said, thank you, Cash Apping that I didn't have so I can get to work. And I got to work on time. But he thought he was going to put me out. And I'm sick. Now, I ain't about to get out this car. Now, we either going to fight. I'm going to take your car and get there myself. I don't know what we about to do. But you're right here at the police station. So, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I didn't tell him that. I don't know if he even saw the police station. But I knew I wasn't getting out that car. I knew that. Hey, Arletta. I knew I wasn't getting out that car. You know what I'm saying? So, that was my week. I was sick. We had a flood. Couldn't hardly get to work. Couldn't hardly get home from work. When you're tired, I get off at 11:30. I'm tired. I just want to get home and get in the bed. Child, I got to wait. And, I got to wait. The Ubers are canceling because they don't want to come. I went through it. So when last Saturday came, I was like, I'm tired. I just want to lay in the bed. Even though I did try, I got up, took a shower, and had my clothes to put on. I couldn't do it, though, y'all. So, y'all, forgive me. I was sick. Now, I ain't really coughing right now. Today is like I've coughed earlier, and I may cough again. But yesterday, I was coughing up a lot of phlegm. Wasn't sick. Had energy. But prior to that, I had no energy. None. I had to get up and go to work every day. In an Uber. So, like I said, y'all, Cash App the girl. There you go right there. Cash App me. Cash App me today. Cash App me now. I want to get something to eat. I'm hungry. But anyway, y'all, we got to do our condolences to Black America's TV dad, John Amos. Now, it's a sad and a shame that his son did not tell anybody, and that man been gone since August 21st. August 21st. That's over a month. Didn't even tell the daughter. Like, this son, they've been having problems. The family been having problems. He to me, like, had his dad captive or something, right? And then he cremated him. He didn't have why would you not have a service? What kind of, have some respect for your father and the people that loved him. Not only was he America's dad, he was their dad. That was their family, right? I don't know if that's a crime. But he was dead wrong, and he gonna pay for that. He gonna have to pay for that. Yeah, I'm near it, but I'm near it. See, there's a lot of little baby floods, but where Asheville, where the town is shut down and they can't get to them, I think that's like, how far is Asheville? I think that's like an hour away. I think Asheville is like an hour away. I think. But it was a lot of people that I worked with didn't have power. People didn't have power or Wi-Fi over the weekend. Didn't get it till like Sunday and Monday. Can you imagine you just in your house without no Wi-Fi and no lights? You just sitting there. You're just sitting there. Then my friend said her power, some people, their power came back on, but not the Wi-Fi. So you can't use your phone. You can watch. My friend said she had DVDs, child. So she was looking at DVDs. But some people didn't have anything. You didn't have no power, didn't have any Wi-Fi, no phone service, no nothing, right? And until like Sunday night. Now that's just the people nearby. The people that's further out that was really, really affected by it, they still out. And today is, let me see, yesterday I watched the news. I didn't watch the news today. They said maybe they expect them to be, the people who are without service, maybe have service by Friday. But there are people that, I watched a video where a man's house, he owned 2 houses. His house literally moved and ran into the next house, right? There, like I said, there's whole areas in city. There's a city, Chimney Rock, that has disappeared. It's underwater. And they say parts of Tennessee. Now, the storm was supposed to be Georgia and Florida. It was not supposed to come to North Carolina, but it did. So they weren't even expecting it. They weren't even expecting it. And up in the mountains, they wasn't even expecting that. That's why people are so devastated. Your family live in Asheville? They said it's worse than you see on TV? Wow. Your power went out for a day. You down there in Georgia. All we could do was to be patient because I knew other people. Yeah. So, like I said, like when I lived in Atlanta and, it rained all the time and the power would go out all the time, my son had a generator, gas generator. When I do move, I'm getting me a generator. Now, my friend was telling me there's a device you can buy. It's called I'm going to call it a power station. It works by solar. You got to get the solar panel, right? So in the event that you don't have power, you can charge up your phone and maybe get a little light, let a fan work or something like that. Because that's what we did in Atlanta. We it was all in the living room. We was able to watch TV, use somebody's Wi-Fi off their phone, watch TV. We had the fans going. We had all electrical sockets in the living room we could go so we could watch TV and have air off the generator, right? Only thing, the generator got to be far from the house because of the gas. It was a gas generator, right? And those are the most powerful. So I purposely moved to Charlotte and not on the coast because I didn't want to be affected during hurricane season. But you can't predict the weather. Weather do what it want to do. But like I said, they said that place, I read somewhere on the Weather Channel or something, that I want to say it's Asheville is supposed to be the safest place to be. Well, found out that weather-wise, we found out that it wasn't because it got hit the worst. God do what he wanted to do. God do what he wanted to do, period. That's just period. President Elon Musk showed up to offer. Did they? Did they? So your mother and Ms. Ashford, were they able to get out, Denise? Were they able to get out of Asheville? Because some places I was looking at, let me see, was it yesterday that I was looking at the news? They trying to get to them just to give them water and supplies and stuff. They can't get out. They can't get in. Oh wow. Yeah, so people had it bad because I was watching another news, and people have lost everything. Some people have lost everything. I can't even imagine. And you sitting at home, you don't even think the hurricane coming your way because you've been safe for all these years. You don't even think it's coming because it wasn't supposed to come. It was supposed to be Georgia and Florida, which it did get Georgia. I don't know if it ever made it to Florida. But you just sitting at your house, chilling, relaxing in your house, and then here come the water. I'm talking about. And so what happened with the flooding here, which I didn't know because I'm not from here. So they got a lot of dams here, right? And a lot of rivers, which I didn't know. And so they had said, I don't know what day it was, Monday or Tuesday. I forgot when the storm was. They said they was going to open up the floodgates of the dams, right? And, people showing me on the map, the rivers, I ain't know none of that was over here, right? So when they opened up the gates, not the people that were automatically affected in Asheville, but the surrounding cities, once they open up them the floodgates so the water could flow. That's a lot of people got flooded out. Because let me tell you, last Friday, this was another thing. So the storm must have been last Thursday. Not the past Thursday, but Thursday before last. Because when Friday came, nobody was at work. It was low. Not everybody didn't come to work. When we went to lunch, people went home. Half the people went home. So people was concerned about, they didn't have power. It was just concerned about the flood because they said they was going to open up the floodgates at 5 p.m. We started work at 3:30. People wanted to go home, and I guess they was getting calls. It was like pandemonium at my job at one while, But like I said, not me right where I'm immediately at. But a lot of people were affected that I work with. Has not been affected except for power or water. Oh, okay. That's good. They made it to Charlotte on Sunday. Okay, good. Oh, they did. Okay, good. Because Asheville is like an hour away? How far is Asheville? Because I see it on the highway. Oh, it's 2 hours. Asheville is 2 hours away. Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was like an hour away. So it's 2 hours away. I know people that I work with is an hour, 45 minutes away. So this thing was big. This storm was big. This storm was big. It didn't affect the immediate Charlotte area, but where I used to live in Gastonia, them people was flooded, didn't have power. All up the way to Asheville and beyond. So it affected a huge area. It affected a huge area. Wow. So anyway, that's my story, y'all. I was sick. We had a storm, and now I'm off work for a week. So for y'all to just come in here, I will be live every day. I'm gonna turn the lemons into lemonade. I'll be live every day. Not tomorrow, because I'm gonna rest tomorrow. I'm gonna lay in my bed. I'm telling y'all the truth right now. I'm gonna lay in the bed. Hopefully y'all cash at me and I can eat. And I'm gonna lay in the bed and rest. And then Monday through Saturday, I will be live. And some days I may go live twice because that's what I need to do. That's what I want to do. So y'all just be on the lookout. I can't tell you exactly when until that day, because I don't know. I don't know. For sure, I'll be going live in the evenings. I may go live in the afternoons too. I think I am. Hey, Miss Allie. It's about 120 miles away. Okay, yeah. So, because I know I could see it when I lived in Gastonia. I think that was like I could exit to before where I used to live. So, I'm still getting familiar with North Carolina. So, I just know that I've seen it. I went past it. But yeah, so I'll be going live, y'all. I'll be going live, so y'all join me when you can. Join me when you can. And this is what I'm saying about YouTube. Like, I get views and likes and all that stuff, but when it comes to my lives, the people don't get it. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. That's all I'm gonna do. Anyway, another rest in peace we got to do is I can never say his name right. Dikembe Mutombo, the NBA All-Star Hall of Famer, has passed. He had brain cancer, which I did not know that. And he passed away with his family surrounding him, right? So he has passed. So our condolences and our prayers go out to those families, John Amos and Dikembe Mutombo, right? Now then, we done got the housekeeping out the way. Let's talk politics, all right? I know everybody is registered to vote. If they ain't, you need to be, okay? Because the deadline coming up, right? And at this point, we all know who we need to vote for. We ain't going to get into no debate about it. We all see what we see. We all know what we know. I just have to say that we need to vote. And I'm voting for Kamala. Y'all see it. Vote blue for democracy. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, right? That's what I'm doing. And we ain't going to spend a lot of time on that, but we going to vote, right? Anyway, Mayor Adams, right? Now, listen, y'all remember when Lamar Whitehead, a.k.a. the Bishop, Lamar Whitehead, I believe they was in cahoots with something. What? I don't know. Because he went to penitentiary for fraud, and now Mayor Adams has been indicted for fraud, right? And still walking around like he the mayor, like it's cool. He ain't stepped down unless he stepped down today. Did he step down today? And somebody told me he went somewhere and did a speaking engagement. Like, listen, what is wrong with these people? Don't they know the feds don't play? First of all, the feds don't play. And Mayor Adams is 64. So any kind of time you get is a death sentence, right? especially fooling around with the feds. You voted already, Denise? I thought about it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna ponder on it this week. I really personally like to walk in like Martin Luther and Abernathy, arm in arm. I like to walk in and vote, but I may, see in this, as I don't have a card this year, I may early vote. I don't know if I trust it. Not in North Carolina. I don't know. I got to ponder it. I'll come to a decision. I don't know. I got to ponder that because I really like walking up in there. But anyway, he got indicted for a whole bunch of fraud and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Now, I remember when Whitehead kept saying, the reason why they messing with me is because of the mayor. So basically, he was dry snitching. I just believe they was doing something together. They were doing illegal activities together, or the mayor knew of Whitehead's illegal activities and allowed it, right? And and now the mayor, the feds in New York ain't playing. They tired of them. They tired of them, right? And this guy's walking around like ain't nothing happened, like everything cool. You going to jail, sir. You going to jail. That's what you're going to jail, right? You going to jail. At 64. See, and I keep saying this, in your 30s, 20s and 30s, this is my opinion. In your 20s and 30s, I think it ain't cool, but it's understandable. It's understandable you do some dumb stuff. Because in your 20s and 30s, you think you're invincible. You don't really understand time. You don't really understand consequences to your actions. You don't really think like that, right? But when you in your 50s and 60s, you know better. At 64, you know better. You know better. Right now, I've seen in certain comments, I don't know if it was mine or other comments, that he just wanted to hobnob with the rich and famous. He wasn't in it for political gain. He wasn't trying to help the people. He was just, he was clout chasing, basically. You know what I'm saying? They need to get Tiffany. Listen, Tiffany, I was coming to her next. Let me tell y'all something, what I don't understand about people. Like, I done did things in my life. And when y'all read my book, you'll see I done did things in my life. What I don't understand for the life of me, this girl and the married boyfriend, allegedly stole all this money and you wasn't paying your rent? You wasn't paying. First of all, why you didn't buy you a house? If I was getting all that kind of money, I got a house. I'm getting a house, right? Couple of them. She was so busy being evil and trying to stop other business owners from having businesses. She was buying up all the little businesses. She was buying up property, and she was a slumlord too, right? How you get evicted? Why you didn't have your own house, sis? As soon as she's 41 too, so she old enough to know better. As soon as she became mayor, she should have secured her a home. She should have secured, when she first started, I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. When she first started stealing money, allegedly, respectfully, when she first started stealing money, she should have put a bag away for her house. She should have got her a realtor and got her a house. That's what she should have did, and put it in her mama's name. Now, I wonder if her mama's house paid for. How do you wheel and deal and scheme and scam both towns all that money and you don't own a home? You renting? You talking about low vibrational. Then she keep, when she get down, the board meeting is this week, and I will be watching it, and we'll be reporting on it this week, right? I think it's Tuesday, whenever the 7th is. So I'll probably talk about it probably Wednesday. But she always tells the people, her constituents, y'all don't know. Let me educate you. Like she's the smartest one in the room. See, that's the problem with her. A lot of times these people that get in trouble, they think they're the smartest one in the room, when really you the dumbest, right? Because a lot of stuff that these people do, and I would not do. And I done did some things I would not do. Especially not at the big age that they is, right? So you get evicted. And I didn't know her and Buddy was living together. They live together. So they owe $3,000 in rent or something. Over 3 months, they $3,000 in rent. So they ain't paid in some months. You at least should have secured your home, so when you go to the penitentiary, you got a house to come back to live in. Like you wasn't thinking at all. You weren't thinking at all. Only reason why I'm going to work every day right now is because I'm going to buy me a house. You got to have you a roof over your head. You done took all them people money and bought cars. You done bought all the policemen's a car. And then on top of that, y'all, she appointed, they fired the police chief cannot be the police chief no more. They blew down on him, get out of here. He kept coming back to work. Like, these people just crazy. Is it the moon? Is we in retrograde? What is going on? So anyway, she appointed him and some more people back to you. I'm going to appoint you back. The judge had to blow down and say, listen here, you can't do anything. You can't appoint nobody. Ain't nobody getting paid. You can't appoint nobody to no positions without the board of trustees. You can't do this. She was just doing whatever she wanted to do. Thank you, Miss Allie. Yeah, that's what they are, ain't they? Grifters. That's what they are. That's exactly what they are. But see, what I don't understand is, did you think that you was gonna be able to do this forever? Now listen, I understand you pinch out the pot a little bit. You didn't pinch out the little pot. But the fact that you went to Amazon and in one day spent I forgot the big dumb number it was. I can see, once a month you go buy your outfit, you use the card, you go buy your little outfit. Okay, we won't let you do that because you're the mayor. Go and get your little outfit, right? But she was just doing astronomical, retarded stuff, right? And now to get evicted, you're a retard, in my opinion. You stupid. You did all that and you ain't have a house. You did all that and you ain't have a house. You stupid, right? Yes, thank you, Miss Allie. I thought I said it, Miss Allie and Company. Like, you did all that and didn't have a house? And these are dumb criminals. Like I thought you was a mastermind, sis. I thought you was a mastermind. You was the mayor. She was in a privileged position. You was the mayor, basically, of two cities, even though one of them was small, the township, so they called it a supervisor. But you were governing two cities. Young black woman. You are governing two cities, and this is what you do. And bought up all the businesses. She would buy the businesses up. She wouldn't give licenses. She would buy up the other buildings. People would say, I will never forget that lady that wanted to she wanted to expand her hunger center, I want to say. She wanted to expand her hunger center, and she wanted a piece of property next door. They like in a shopping mall. You know how you look, shopping strip mall area, right? She wanted to buy the building over, something she wanted to do. The girlfriend told her no, and she bought it. Like everything she wanted to buy. Something is wrong in her head. Just like Trump. If Trump get in office, they get obsessed with power and greed. All that. That's greed, is a 7 deadly sin. Tima! And are you digging? Let me tell y'all about my look. So, because I go to work, I've been wearing the same little basic wig that I wear, right? I ain't been all extravaganza on them, right? Because, it's work and, everybody ain't, and it's because of the type of job. If I was in the office, I would, but because of the type of job, I don't go all out like I can, right? I don't even wear earrings or nothing, right? Because I have on my things that block out the noise, right? So anyway, today, I couldn't wait. Today, I was like, I'm about to do something different today. Matter of fact, y'all gonna see me every day, probably with a different wig on every day. Just be prepared, okay? Every day, because my baby's been up there in the closet. My other babies is in storage. I'm wearing all my babies this week. Y'all might see me. I got on 2 wigs at the same time. I don't know. But I'm wearing all my babies this week. And I forgot about this little number here, right? Because I had on a dark reddish brown afro wig. I had on the afro. Then I said, wait a minute. I don't want to bust out there with him like that. They're going to put him in shock. I said, I got this one. I forgot about this little baby right here. Put some water on, some mousse on her. Brought her right on out. Yes, I did. I had baby in the back. I ain't even have her on the head. She was back there in the bag, right? So I'm just telling y'all, heads up. I'm going live every day this week, except for tomorrow. And y'all going to see me. Okay? I might be sitting up in here with some jewels on, anything. I don't know, because I wear work clothes. I just wear stretch pants and T-shirts. I'm going to put my clothes on, and the summer's ended. So even though it's October, it's still summer in my head because it's still warm outside. So y'all going to see me. That's all I'm saying. Don't mind me. I'm just doing me, okay? Hey, Lisa Marie. I'm just doing me. Lisa Marie, I'm glad you're on here because you sent me, you missed me in the wigs, Neek. Listen, baby, I do too. I'm going to tell you I'm wearing them all this week. Tell you, I might look up, I got 2 wigs on my head, right? But Lisa Marie, you sent me something about I had to delete my emails because I don't have no storage. I had to do it on my computer, right? So the last email you sent me, I need you to send it back, please, ma'am. I forgot what it was, but I remember it was you, and it was something I needed to read about. So please send it back. The last email, the last couple that you sent me, please send that back while I'm thinking about it. But I had 7,000. Like I had so many emails, y'all. From everywhere, and I have 4 different emails, and then they're all were full, right? So I had to do some stuff, because stuff don't act right when you got no storage space, right? But anyway, girlfriend didn't have her own house. You just thought you had it going on and didn't have your house. You stupid as shit, right? Anyway, y'all, we all for them. We all voting. If you ain't, that's fine. We all know what we got to do if you want to save democracy and if you want to be free. Now, if you want to go to the Handmaid's Tale, that's on you. I ain't going. Me, Pookie, and Ray Ray, and Man them, we ain't trying to be in the Handmaid's Tale. We not. If you ain't watch like I said, I can't get past the 2nd episode. It's too much to be in my head, and I realize that's where they want us. I can't watch it. Now, they on the 6th season. I can't get past the 2nd episode in the 1st season. I can't. But just in case you need a briefing on what's to come, if you get Trump in office, just check it out. That's all I'm going to say. Just check it out. Anyway, now look at here. We're going to talk about right now this Diddy time, okay? We got a lot. I'm going to be here for a while. I want y'all to know that because I got a lot to say about everything. Wait, what you say? Yeah, Pookie and Ray Ray. They ain't that Pookie, Ray Ray, Man, them. Hell no. Hell no. They not. I think that's why I put this wig on today too, Tima. This is in the revolution. The revolution will not be televised. That's how I'm feeling. Once I put this on, then I put the choker on, and I was gonna wear a long, luxurious. I said, this don't call for long, luxurious. Revolution. See, then I put my band, my bangle, my this here. I was like, nah, we got to complete the look. Complete the look, right? Diddy situation. And let me tell y'all something. I got so much to say on this. So I watched, and I got to watch my words. I was going to talk about it explicitly in my members, but the members didn't work right. I watched a video of a young lady who said when she was a child, she had a pimp and she was sold. Somebody bought her for the Diddy party. Her and some boys and girls. Some boys and girls, not just her. Boys and girls. I'm going to say that one more time. Boys and girls. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. But I do know that he has been accused of doing these things. And as she was talking, this is when I was 6, so I don't know if I was on Google, if I was on TikTok, if I was on IG. I don't know what I was on when I saw this. I was laying in my bed. And as she was talking, let me see what she got to say. As she was talking, and when she got to talking about certain things, it was like she was having an out-of-body experience. Like, I believed her, right? And she said it was a free-for-all. Like they were laid out on a table. Like they were, I don't know if you can use the word SEX, SEX toy for the people. Now then, as disturbing as that sounds, I want to know who are the people that was engaging in this type of activity. Now, if you go back to what the lawyer said, he said, these are people you know. I think this situation, for me, this is my opinion, this situation is the biggest scandal of Black history, I think. We ain't talking about slavery, none of that. Biggest entertainment, we got to narrow it down, but this is the biggest. This is bigger than R. Kelly. This is bigger than R. Kelly. This look like it's bigger than Epstein, right? Even though they didn't put all his information out, and then he's supposedly unalived himself in jail. But this right here, because the names is going to get named. They're going to tell the names, right? They're going to tell the names. And so all these people that we've been admiring and paying to see and watching and liking and loving is going to be included in this. I'm afraid, right? Now, today I watched a video from another YouTuber. Can't remember who it was. I kind of see so many videos about this stuff. Who says that, oh, I was looking at, what is his name? I can look at him. I can't think his name right now. But anyway, there's a lawyer that was representing somebody, one of Diddy's victims, right? She has since dropped that victim because the victim ain't cooperating, ain't talking something. She keep talking too much or something she doing, right? So this lawyer, black woman lawyer, dropped her. Now, she was being interviewed by a news network. I want to say it was called News Nation or something like that. But the way she was talking, she didn't sound that professional. But she says there's a video out of somebody we like, a famous entertainer, bigger than Diddy. I want to say the video is with him and this person and Diddy, right? And they shopping it so somebody can buy it so it don't get put out there. So basically they're blackmailing whoever this is in this video, right? And it seems like the lawyer is helping them, which is a criminal offense, right? So I don't know if this woman is really a lawyer, if she's unethical. I don't know what it is, but she was being interviewed by a reputable news situation, right? Everybody is, it looks like Diddy touched everybody. That's what it looked like, right? Mark Robinson wants to, yeah, Mark, I was going to talk about Mark Robinson, but I decided not to. But since you brought him up, because Mark Robinson makes no sense to me. Okay, we're going to pause on the Diddy. So Mark Robinson is the lieutenant governor down here in North Carolina, right? He's a black man. And initially I thought he was married to a white woman, but he's married to a black woman, right? He's in a scandal right now as well. I think the hurricane is keeping him, is making him not talk about it right now. But right before the hurricane, he was in a scandal with, I want to say, porn stars, prostitute, something, right? He was in a sexual scandal himself, right? And they got receipts for this, right? Now, this is the guy who's running for lieutenant governor. He's a black Republican, and he says women really they don't own their bodies. He wants abortion, and he wants, because him and his wife had one years ago, and she's sitting up there in the commercial looking sad. Y'all should see the commercial, and she looking at him all sad, you know. Anyway, he said he has another, he's been ranting and raving when he go to these rallies or when he go speak, that people should be unalived. And sometimes people need an unalivement. This is what this man's saying. And then last week, I think before the storm, or week before I was sick, recently, he said that we need to go back to slavery. This is a black man, Mark Robinson, look him up. He's in North Carolina. I'm going to tell y'all something about North Carolina. I think North Carolina worse than Mississippi and Alabama. I really do. I really do. I didn't know it was like this till I got down here. Anyway, he said that he wish we can go back there and he would have him a few slaves. Now, I don't know if he forgot he was black. I don't know what he's thinking. You know, and a lot of times these dudes, they get in they get in the good old boys club and forget who they are. Do you not understand, nigga? They just using you. You're being used, right? He say some hurtful, mean things, and I know he mean it from down in his gut by the way, the look on his face when he talking, his body language. He says horrible things. Just look him up. Horrible things. I don't know how he got to be lieutenant governor. This is before I got here. And now he's running for governor. He's running for governor, right? He's going to be the first one I'd not vote for. Him, right? Because to me, he sounds worse than Trump, right? He says a lot of horrible things. A lot of horrible. Now, right now, he's assisting with the flood relief. So that has quelled the rhetoric and conversation about him. Because just before that, see, God trying to send him a message. Just before that, he got burned or something. He was in the hospital or something. Something happened to him, right? I don't care because I'm not that interested in him. But people need to understand, like, all these things that's happening, all these acts of nature that is going on. God is not pleased. You know, if you don't believe in God, the universe is not pleased, right? But Mark Robinson is atrocious. He is. So now, break over. We're going back to Diddy. Don't vote for him. Don't vote for him. But check him out, though. Yeah, no, he's a black woman. He got a black woman, she's big girl, big as him. And she's sitting up there. You know, you got to see the commercial. I wish it was a way you can Google it. Maybe you can see the commercial. And they holding hands. They sitting in chairs, look like they about to break them. And they might not even be in chairs. It just look like they in chairs. Look like they too big for the chairs. And me and my wife, and we went through something. You know, and they holding hands, and we went through, and she looking at him, and then almost in tears. You know, child, please. But now they're saying he's trying to backpedal on all that stuff he's saying. But see, the people who are against him are showing these. They're showing they're commercials. They're already commercials, right? They're showing what he's saying. And I'm talking about, yeah, in the chairs. Hey, T, in the chairs, yeah. They snuck him and tried to do her. Is that what they did? Is that what they did? You've been watching Gene Deal for a couple of years now. I really like him and believe. I like Gene Deal, and I believe it too. I believe it too. I believe what he's saying. I didn't see Jaguar with Piers Morgan. Today I just saw that she interviewed with him, right? I just saw that today. I didn't watch it because I was getting ready for today. But I'm going to look at it. Now, Jaguar is on a tour. She's on tour. And she said, you know, when she get because she was arguing with some black blogger. I don't know, he talked about her bad. I don't like black men that do that. He called her all out her name. He called all kind of B's and H's and all kind of everything, right? And then said, I don't want to talk to you. Put your man on the phone. I don't know who this blogger is. Everybody know him. I don't know who he is. And he said, I don't got to interview you for likes or something. He was saying, like, he talked to her like she was crazy, like so disrespectfully. You know, Jaguar may be a lot of things, but she didn't deserve the way this man was talking to her. You brought her on to talk to her, to interview her, and he went left on her. I don't know who the dude is. I don't know. Because like I said, I was just strolling and I was sick. I don't know who he is, but people know him. But I believe Gene, because you can feel the conviction in Gene's. And then when they ask him questions, he said, I've been telling y'all this since 2009. You know, he named a year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so over. Me too. I'm over him too, T. I'm over him too. Of degrading. But I mean, he talked about it like she did something to his mama. He called her all kind and with such vigor, you know, with such vigor right away. It never came down. Like, and she was trying to talk, and he was, you monkey. He called her a monkey. He was saying all kind of stuff. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, why you used to hang up the phone? Then he said, now, do you want to talk? No, she don't want to talk. I don't even know why Jag went toe to toe. She went toe to toe for a minute. I just hung up the phone on him. She had some scandal with her too. Who did? Who had some scandal with her? Yeah, so you know, this is the year to reveal. I told y'all this, right? And this Diddy thing is just is explosive. This Diddy thing, because so now Diddy there's a new judge. The judge that was there said, I don't want it. I don't want to do this no more. I don't know if that's what he said or what happened, but he ain't there no more. They got a new judge. I'm saying he didn't want to be bothered with it. Some people are saying maybe Diddy them paid him off to go, right? Which could be. But there's a new judge, and so they hopefully he can get bail. But from what I understand, and the legal beagles are saying he will not get bail because he is a definite flight risk. Now, wouldn't that be something if Diddy just disappeared? He got out of jail and we never heard from him again. This thing here is going down in history as the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. But what I was thinking to myself, right? Y'all tell me that I got y'all here. Wasn't Justin Bieber the one who was acting out years ago? Wasn't he acting out years ago? And if it was Justin Bieber, Diddy could be the reason why he's acting out. Why he was acting out. Because I watched the interview with him and Diddy, and the boy looked so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Robinson's wife, she got scandal with her? The Star Report. That's his name, the Star Report. I knew Lisa Marie knew it. Lisa Marie, you be on it. What did he say? And she had scandal with, what's the scandal with her? Because she looked like she looked like an old wholesome Christian lady. What's the scandal with her? Because she's sitting up there with him. I'm like, she's sitting up here to know this Negro line. And me and my wife, and we regret it. Y'all regret it. That's y'all regret it that y'all had an abortion. That's y'all. Everybody else don't regret it if they got to do it. But I heard him say one time, woman body ain't hers. I don't know where he come. I don't know where this guy come from. I don't know where these Negroes come from down here, y'all. He was vandalism, assault, right, but he got cleared from that charge. Wait, what? Hey, Queen. Well, you know what, Queen? I couldn't do. Let me tell y'all for that I just got in here. I couldn't do the members because the comments wouldn't show. So I've got to call you. I've got to get in touch with, chat with YouTube because I was thinking it was StreamYard, but it's YouTube, right? And like YouTube got their preferences, and I ain't on their list. Y'all know I ain't up on their list, right? But I'm still concerned about why I don't get enough traction during my lives, right? And in my comments, this is the second or third time that my comments don't show. It don't show like the comments are supposed to show. So, Bieber. So, vandalism or something. So that was Bieber. Now, if we think back, T, that was during the time that he was associated with Diddy, am I right? Listen, this Diddy thing, you can't tell me. Now, Gene Deal, did y'all see the interview? I didn't say it, Gene Deal said it. That he was told that, and I hate to say it because I like him and I don't want to be, this is allegedly, but y'all can look it up. Gene Deal was in an interview with the guy he'd been interviewing with. He was told, he named the person that told him that Usher had to go to the hospital because he was bleeding something from his butt. Now, I didn't know till recently that Usher lived with Diddy. Why would his mama let him live with a grown man just for a record deal? You ain't got to be here for the record deal. I don't understand why people do that. I don't. He can go over to Bali, but see, they're not gonna let Diddy out. They ain't gonna let Diddy out. And I bet you a dime to a bucket of ish, Russell involved on that list too. That's why he over there. Because he did have some sort of sexual, can we say that? Some kind of case, didn't he? I don't know the words you can use and you can't use. But that's why he went over there, right? Yeah. But so they're saying that, let me get my notes. They're saying that there are people much bigger than Diddy. Now, to my recollection, it's still 120 victims. But so let me get this right, y'all. Diddy is allegedly a pedophile. Can we say that? Can't say that. Can we say that? A pedo, an assaulter on women in all kind of ways, and men and boys, right? That's what's going on, right? And these old videos of Diddy are not aging well. I keep watching videos, back in the day videos, and now you be like, oh, like there's a video I saw with him and DJ Khaled. Didn't age well. I didn't like it. I just seen a video with him and some other dude. I don't know who the other dude was. And he was on the balcony and it looked like Diddy was pulling his shorts down. It's just weird. And then, somebody was like, Diddy always been a creep. Bieber ain't been right for years. I feel bad for him. He's always crying. I'm sure he suffers from severe PTSD and depression. So was that the time? Was that the time he started acting out, right? And we all thought he just wanted to be a little black boy. I remember that's what I was thinking. He just wanted to be a little black boy. He ain't got to act like that. He was acting out for a reason. If these allegations and accusations and situations are true that is being said. And that's a shame that you out here ruining lives. You ruin careers and you ruin lives. You ruin people's lives in more ways than one. And you must pay for that, Mr. Diddy. You must pay for that. Because at first I'm like, oh, they lying. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for all the wrongs you've done. And you are 54. You will be there for the rest of your life. You'll be there for the rest of your life, right? I saw another video. You know, black men is getting on my nerves. I saw another video of a YouTuber. I ain't gonna say his name. Just saw it today. I didn't even watch it all. I watched 2 seconds of it. It was like, oh, I ain't even about to look at this because I know where he going with it. He said, well, Cassie, I'm not saying you didn't get, nothing didn't happen to you. And I'm not saying that Diddy didn't do it, but you stayed so long. Why do people not understand when you're a victim, that's what victims do? And especially a man should not comment on what a woman doing because they're doing it out of fear. They're staying out of fear. They're staying for several reasons, a whole bunch of reasons. Just, people think, oh, you could just leave. And the girl, her friend, that's either a stylist or hair, she do something, right? I watched an interview she had the other day, but I had seen something else she said way back. She said they were out one time and Diddy came with his dudes and his security in a grimacing manner and basically bullied Cassie to get back in that car. She was trying to go off and do her own thing. And he wouldn't allow her. He would not allow her. Right? So I don't like when I see anybody questioning a victim or an alleged victim. But for a man to do it, you don't know what it's like to be threatened and to be dehumanized and to be assaulted and to be manipulated. You don't know what that feel like. If you ain't never experienced it, you don't know what that feel like. And I don't like when somebody goes against that. I wish he would free himself. No need for shame, as this wasn't his fault. That's true. Nephew was driving in it. Nephew, let me tell y'all something. Nephew. Oh, you said you've been listening. So I'm going live every day. But let me tell y'all something. Nephew sent me a very endearing text message, right? Because he thought I was affected by the flood. Now, I can't work. I am still affected, but not that way. But I just want to tell the people. I've already thanked him and we've talked. But I want to tell the people, Nephew sent me a very endearing text message checking on his auntie. So, love you, Neff. Anyway, these videos of Diddy, people, listen, everybody's coming up with these videos from the 90s and they ain't aging well. And then when you look at the videos, you be like, what? We didn't think none of it when we saw it back then. I never looked at Diddy and said he's a creep. I never looked at Diddy and said, oh, he like boys. I never looked at Diddy and said he like little kids. I never saw that. But the people that were in his presence, Mary J, Lil Kim, Missy Elliott, anybody else, people that we all like and watch, y'all had to know something. Y'all had to know something. Now, I ain't saying everybody was at the party was doing stuff. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are people that may not have participated, but knew and didn't say nothing. That is a crime. That is a moral crime, if not a legal crime. That is a crime. Yeah, see, I wasn't gonna put it out there, Lisa Marie. I wasn't gonna put it out there. Lisa Marie didn't put it out there. You are correct. And I did not watch it. I watched it about 2-3 seconds, long enough for him to hear what I told you he said. And I said, oh, I ain't looking at that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. And this is what gets on my nerves, right? Because people can put out all kind of propaganda and negativity wins, right? I'm not negative. I'm not trying to listen. All last week, and I was sick as a dog. They were saying we gonna be out a week. We gonna be. A dude walked right up to me and said it. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. Get away from me with that, right? I didn't mean to cuss, but that's just I didn't mean to cuss. But and then my friend came and he came right back in the conversation. I don't even know you, sir. You ain't listen to me. You can believe her. Watch what I tell you. Like people are so onto negativity. They're so into negativity, right? I ain't into that. I'm just not into that. I try to be as positive. Now I'm gonna talk about you and I'm gonna giggle about you, but I ain't into negativity. I don't sit on the porch of negativity. I'm just not into that. That's what you gotta do to blow up in the YouTube. You gotta be telling lies and stuff, right? Brother Love is going through redemption for his wrongdoings. Who is Brother Love? That's the only one. That's only for him to get to the Diddy. Jealous from, well, they've moved him from Brooklyn to Jersey. Maybe Jersey might be a little cleaner or something. That was so beautiful of you. Yeah, he did that. He did that. His nephew did that. Nice long essay. I was like, look at it. And I needed it. I was, I was feeling away that day. I was sick, y'all. It's hard. I used to always hear my friends say when they catch a cold, they had to go to bed. I'm like, it's just a cold. Why you gotta go to bed? Well, maybe I've been here 4 years, maybe the last 7 years, when I get the cold, one day out of that cold session, I got to lay down, right? So I understand that now. And I kept saying, oh, Jackie, you doing good. Your vitamin C, because I've been taking vitamin C since COVID. I've been taking vitamin C every day for 4 years. So I'm like, okay, the vitamin C working. You ain't that sick. You got cold, but you ain't really that sick. A little less energy. Child. That Friday and that Saturday, I was like wiped out, but I had to go to work. So I'm putting all my energy into working. When you mess with a child, you unalive their soul, their spirit, their essence. You change them from who they were meant to be. That is true, Lisa Marie. That is true. Oh, wait. T said, ain't no brother love. I believe he used that because he knew his dirt was coming out. Yeah, he knew. Well, y'all told me. See, y'all tell me a lot of things. Y'all told me that man, Clarence Avant, when he passed away, that it was over for him. And there's a video, older video, that somebody put on YouTube that Diddy was saying, because Avant is the man. Avant got, he was bigging him up. So now I'm looking at Clarence Avant away. I'm looking at all these people away. Because if you watch the Playhouse documentary, I forgot it was on Hulu. I forgot what it was on Netflix. I don't know what it was on. But if you watch that documentary with Bill Cosby, James Brown, and I can only remember those names. There were other stars, but I remember those names because those are people that I liked and looked up to. James Brown was from Cleveland, right? Jim Brown, not James Brown, Jim Brown, right? The football player. And when they tell you the horrible things that these men did to them, horrible things, horrible. They were splitting bodies. Just visualize that. After they leave out the room, it's blood. What do you need? What's going on? And they say Jim. Now they say Jim would physically, with his hands, like a punching bag. Watch the documentary. So this was in the 50s, 60s, 70s. So this kind of stuff been going on in the entertainment, big money industry. Now, why Diddy is so different from Hugh Hefner? Like they didn't even come out with the documentary till Hugh Hefner passed. Jim Brown and Bill Cosby in their 80s and 90s or whatever they is, right? I love me some Bill Cosby. I had an uncle. I done told y'all before. My last uncle that just passed. Since I've been down here, Bill be mad at me and my uncle. My uncle was the greatest to his kids, his grandkids, everybody, his wife, everybody. Was the greatest, right? That Bill Cosby thing tarnished the way I can't view him the same. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at Diddy like that, but Yeah, I do feel better. Now, today I got energy today. Now, I was coughing earlier. Yesterday I was coughing up phlegm. Today I got energy. Today I have energy. But let me tell y'all something. Night before last, I was so tired or energy drained. When walking to the time clock, I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I got home, when I was waiting on my Uber, I'm just sitting there nodding at the table. I never do that, right? When I got home, I took my clothes off in the middle of the floor and got in bed and went right to sleep. I never do that. So I was tired. I was tired. And like I said, last Saturday, I was prepared to do the live, but I ain't have it. I took a bath, got my clothes on, or was about to put them on. I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I just couldn't do it. And I said, I know they're tired of me. So that's why I'm going live every day, nephew, y'all. Every day. Not tomorrow. I'm going to rest tomorrow and watch TV. By the way, y'all see that Cash App? I ain't working for a whole week. I'm going to need y'all to Cash App me something. Please Cash App me right now, matter of fact, because I want to eat when I finish talking to y'all. Cash App me now so I can Uber eat me something, right? Y'all know I ain't got no car. I can't get around. I'm so sick of the goddamn Ubers. Did y'all hear the story I told y'all? The Uber man thought he was going to put me out after the storm. I'd have choked him from the back. I'd have choked him. I wasn't getting out that car. But anyway, y'all cash at me so I can eat today, right? So I can Uber eat me something. But anyway, I'm off all next week. So cash at me. This is the begging hour. We passing the plate right now. Cash at me, right? Behind Hugh Hefner. Yeah. Well, and then, I didn't even watch that last episode, I think, or the last, because it was 2 or 3 seasons. I didn't watch that because I hadn't seen enough. It was sickening. I had seen enough. And so men have been degrading women and all that, right? This has been going on. But the kids, Diddy, kids. When I see that video of this black girl who was telling her story, I believed her. I don't know if she on that list of the 120 people, but I believed her. I believed her. I believed her. He was a real womanizer. Yeah, I believed her. Well, they all did it at the mansion. Everybody went to Hugh Hefner's mansion. Everybody went there and did what they was doing to them women, right? And didn't talk about it. So, and another thing, I put this in my notes because I watched a video yesterday of some young dudes. I don't know who they were. Somebody around Diddy. Like Diddy kept an entourage, right, of men. And I said to myself, I put it in my notes, were these guys sacrificing their sexuality just to be around some money, to be around somebody with money that's going to buy them all what they want? They're going to get all the drugs, all the women, all the food, all the money. Was they sacrificing their sexuality? Or that they wanted to do that? What y'all think? What y'all think? Because I can't, I'm not, this is not resonating with me well. Because when they come out with the list of the other people, it's going to be some people that we like and love and know and watch. This is Martin Luther ain't happy. Martin Luther and Malcolm, they turn around and they great. They're not happy about this here. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not happy. Hold on. Now, it's some people that's looking out their window. Their windows look like crackhead blinds. They looking, they waiting, they know they coming. Because the lawyer man said it. He said, y'all might as well just come call us because we come on, tell us what we need to know. We need to know. I'm going live every day. What time would be good for you guys? I'm free. I'm not working all week, right? I hope it just be a week, child. Because I'm saving for my car. I don't have time for this shit now here. Now, shoot. Trying to do something. And then, I got goals. I'm get me a car. I want to move. Then I want to pay for my book. The book. Y'all forgot about the book. The book, I ain't forgot about it. That's going to cost me $500, $600, $700. Like, I got stuff I got to do, and I'm sacrificing shit. 1 week, a couple weeks, I was to eat. I think I done lost some weight. If y'all see me, I done lost some weight. But I'm hungry today. The baby oil was tainted. Was the baby oil tainted? See, let's talk about this now. Let me ask y'all something. Now they're saying that Diddy is a junkie. He's an addict. That's what they're saying. When I looked at it, I never saw that either. But I did see last couple of years, I said, Diddy drinking too much. I did see that in his face, right? I said, Diddy look like he an alcoholic. I did see that, right? I did see the swole face. He had signs of alcoholism, right? But they're saying that he is a drug addict, right? That I was watching something, they said his assistants or the people around him always have the packs of pink powder or whatever that was that he using. They always had to have that. Now, it's a good thing the dock workers done went back to work because the drugs weren't going to get over across the water. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. The drugs didn't get across that water. We definitely we be popping on the lives when I can see this. So I'm gonna say for the daily life, I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 7. People home from work. I do want to expand. That's why I may go live at noon or 1 or 2. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But my mind says I'm going to go live a couple times a day. You know, my channel is growing. It's growing. It's growing at a slow pace, but it's picked back up because I do. You know, people want to see you, and if they don't see you, out of sight, out of mind, right? So this is giving me time to load up on the video. So y'all gonna see me a whole lot because I'm doing videos, I'm doing shorts, I'm going live, I'm doing all the things, right? You know, when they told us we weren't gonna be out of work, I was saddened because okay, I'm missing money. I'm gonna my savings, right? But I said, just take the lemons and turn it into lemonade. Get down on your YouTube channel, get your hustle on. That's this, you know, I'm gonna get cute. Y'all gonna see the wig. Y'all gonna see. Listen here. Y'all gonna see me. So don't be shocked. Don't be surprised. Cause I'm gonna be dressed up like I'm going somewhere. Shit. 7 is great. Did you say you're going live all night? Not all night, but for a while. For especially if y'all cash at me some money so I can eat with. That was weird, that Queen. That's why he even brought it up. I want to know, why did they have all them bottles? Like, why did you need all of that? I understand having a surplus of toilet paper, soap powder, dish liquid. You know, that's just all weird. The whole thing is just weird to me, y'all. It's just all weird to me. Just all weird. Like, even if I was a super freak, I don't want to be in a whole room full of other people super freak. I don't know. That's too much for me. And maybe because that's not who I am, you know, so it's a big deal to me. I don't want to be everybody. Then we got to go sit down at the Emmys and we act like hey, y'all, what's that? You know, no, that shit weird to me. That shit weird. I don't care if nobody say that shit is weird. And I didn't know they drugged the baby oil. I didn't know they drugged the baby oil. Did they? Well, and you know what? Was that another video I seen? Oh no, Gene Deal. Gene Deal had his girlfriend, right? He said they was at this party. They at the party. We're doing security then, right? His girlfriend and her friends come to the party. He said he couldn't find his girl. He was looking around for it. He couldn't find it. He panicked because he know stuff go on. Right? He panicked. He going through all the rooms. He about to flip out. But he said when he went outside, his girlfriend was in the car asleep, right? And they was in their car. And he said that she got a drink. They was passing these drinks out to people, didn't even know it. That's another thing, I think, how they got that away with that. Because they were drugging people and the people didn't even know it. So people was in there unwillingly, right? And he said his girlfriend, after she took a few, she didn't feel good. And she had the sense enough to go sit in the car. She didn't even worry, Jean. She and her friend just went and sat in the car. You didn't, what? You know what y'all would have happened if y'all had that man's girlfriend up in there doing stuff to her? And then I was listening to somebody else. See, I was watching a lot of stuff when I come home from work. Girl said she woke up in his bed, in Diddy's bed, and she was sore. Or something was going on with her. Like, this what I want to understand. So you're having sex, maybe because I'm regular. So you're having sex. What's the need for the super extra roughness? What's that about? What is that about? Like, somebody help me with that. There were some sacrifices in themselves. Although I do believe there are some true victims, some folks are willingly sacrificing themselves and body abuse. That's what I think, nephew. After I looked at these videos with these dudes, I don't know, these were some unknown dudes, and they was on the balcony. And this is back in the white t-shirt era, so this probably was in the 90s. And I said, these niggas was just, I shouldn't have used that word, dang. They was just sacrificing themselves to be around fame and money. Like, really? When you massage someone with the oil, be absorbed through their skin. Oh, it's liquid coke. Shut up. What? Liquid cocaine? You got to be kidding me. Liquid cocaine, y'all? Well, you might as well been running a drug ring, running every other kind of ring. I'm appalled at Diddy. I'm appalled at this whole thing. I'm appalled at the people down there. There's some people. See, I had some choice words from my members, but I can't talk like I want to talk on this. But if I'm able to fix my members this week, I'm going to have a members live because there's things I want to say that I can't say on here. You know, I'm gonna get with them Monday, and if I'm able to fix it, if they're able to get me together, then I'm gonna have a members live Wednesday. So if you're not a member, get to be a member because we're gonna talk about some things the way I need to talk about them. Even though, y'all, let me tell you something, YouTube is full of ish. Because y'all know the last members, and I was saying whatever I wanted to say, they demonetized that video. Now, I thought I could say what I wanted to say in the members. That's what I thought. I'm going to have a conversation with YouTube tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have a conversation with them. But there's some things I want to say, but I can't say it for the world to hear. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it for the world to hear. But this is the biggest scandal, fiasco, situation in Black America. I think this is the biggest, y'all. I think this is the biggest. I think this is the biggest. It's a stain. It's going to go down in history as the worst. And depending on who all them people is, might wipe out music industry. We're going to talk about our TV shows in a minute, y'all. In a minute. I got to just get a thorough. So this is what I believe. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'll probably say it again. I think that Diddy was just ripe for the pickings. I think that down in his family tree is quite a few bad limbs, roots in his family tree. He's a smart dude, got in the entertainment industry, and those guys, I ain't gonna name their names right now who I think. When I go have the members, I'm gonna talk about it. Those guys groomed him. And grooming begets grooming. That's what I think. I think it started, I think he was right for the grooming, because the family tree, the roots in the family tree was the roots. That's all I'm gonna say is the roots. Because you don't just kiss your mama in the mouth. Who all in here kissing their mama in the mouth? Or their kids in the mouth? And women are objects to these men. They're not looked at as whole human beings. They're looked at as objects. Women are objective to these men, right? And they think women hold no value but sexually. Made about his notorious life. Anyone think Young Miami was involved, or we try? Now I'm gonna tell you this here about Young Miami. I've been thinking this since the way it started, because that was the last girlfriend, right? She was the last girlfriend. I want to know what she has to say. Was he grooming her? Because I find it hard to believe that somebody that's been doing all these things you say he did, and you just got with Young Miami, just had a regular girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. I don't think he hit her. Not yet. But I just find it hard to believe that you just got scot-free. Nothing happened to you. No kind of way. He didn't abuse you in no kind of way. I don't know. I think there's a story to be told there. She was a sex worker and a recruiter. That's what I keep hearing that too. She said kissing my mama or daddy in the mouth is a no. What is that? But I think that she knows something. You know, because he spent a lot of money on it. They was doing big time shopping. I don't, you know, I think something. I think it was something. I don't know it was something. His relationship with his mom seems creepy. Yeah. I definitely didn't believe her whole interview with Saw. I haven't seen that interview yet. Maybe I'll watch that this week. I forgot to watch that. What was it about the interview that you didn't believe? It said that he married the Dana chick. Yeah, I saw that. What is it about the interview? I've got to watch that saucy interview. I've got to watch that. Well, you know, Saucy is her friend, so you know, she tell him she say whatever she want to say, right? I just think that this thing is much bigger than what we know, right? And we're gonna all be in a shock. Now, right now, we brace for it, we ready for it. But I think it's gonna be horrific. I think it's going to be horrific. And I don't believe they can pay their way out of it. His mom was grooming ladies in her early days. She passed it on. Well, that's what I heard. I heard she was a pimp. Well, madam, somebody who told me that. Somebody told me that. I heard that from somewhere. I don't know where I heard that from. But like I told y'all, okay? I think I was locked up with his mama. Now I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. They said it was the auntie. He looked exactly like that woman. Not saying you can't look like people. People look like other people's in their family. This woman he looked exactly like this woman. Exactly. I'm gonna leave that right there. Because I believe the tell-all story gonna come. You know, I've been watching Gene Deal. I watch it when I can because I don't have a lot of time to watch stuff because, I'm sleeping a lot of the times. I'm resting, and I watch my shows. And speaking of shows, y'all, we're going to leave Diddy alone for right now. We're going to get on to the shows because there's a lot of stuff we got to talk about on my television shows. Y'all know I'm a TV head. First, I got to give big ups to Tammy. I'm watching the movie right now. Tammy just made, and she executive produced. Tammy getting her coins. She is getting her coins. What's that saying? The last will be first. Y'all know the Bible scripture. I can't quote them, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The first will be last, and the last will be first. Tammy is a perfect example of that, right? Now, it's a movie I'm going to finish watching. I just discovered it a few minutes ago before I got on here, called Dying to Be Famous or something like that, about influencer girl, and Tammy is the mama. 2024 movie on BET Plus. It's good so far. I got my boy Blue. What's his name? Blue. What's his name? The dude that be on all the shows. Blue somebody. It has Zanique, T.I. and them daughter, and it has somebody else. But it's good so far. Now I'm gonna talk about Tammy first, because I'm got to talk about Tammy because I'm happy for Tammy, right? Tammy is on 2 shows at the same time. Right now, she on House of Vicious, which she came back for the 2nd season, and it's good, but they got her gay. But she got her daughters in there, both of her daughters, and the one daughter, the one that's the rapper, is doing the opening song. She's rapping, and then the other daughter is the Lyric and Jazz. Lyric is in there, and Jazz got a few shots in there. The rapper girl, whichever one is the rapper, she got a few shots, right? And they and one of them in this movie too, right here that I'm watching, right? And she ain't Caught in the Act. Then before that, she was on Miss Pat's show and Family Business at the same time. Tammy is doing her thing. She acting, she producing, she doing her thing, and big ups, and I'm happy for Tammy. Because when Tammy got on Basketball Wives, she was on food stamps and welfare, and she didn't have nothing. And that basketball player she was married to was not paying her a dime. She had nothing, and they made fun of her. And she took that Basketball Wives platform and did what she was supposed to do with it. So, shouts out to Tammy. And y'all watch her shows because they good. They good. Hugh has nothing to do with it. She was a willing participant. Wait, what nephew said? Nah, until they drop footage on Miami, she was a victim too. I ain't treating her no different than the others because she's a. I know there's a story behind it. I think she was getting groomed. I think he was getting her set up for something. That's what I think. I think he was getting her set up for something, and also that he's older, so it take a little longer because he's 54 and she 24, whatever age. How old is young Miami? Y'all know she young, ain't she in her 20s? Like I met a dude y'all the other day. Let me tell y'all this. I met a dude the other day. He had 9 kids. When I meet somebody, they got a whole bunch of kids. I don't even want to talk to them no more, right? That tells me one or two things. You was a 304, and you don't care nothing about women, right? This Negro had nerve to say he had a wife all the whole time. He made 5 outside babies. I don't even want to talk to you no more. He said he learned his lesson and all that. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Your mind still think the same. Your mind still think the same. I don't believe it. You had 5 outside babies and he had learned to get mad. I said, hold on. You can't be mad at your wife because she left and got her dude. You made 5 babies, not 1, not 2, not 3, 5. You made 5 babies on the woman. Y'all was together 30 years. You made 5 babies. Well, she ain't had to pay no bills. Whoa. That don't give you the right to do all that what you was doing. You was hurting her feelings. Her feelings was hurt. And so he got sick. He got cancer a couple years ago, right? He said she didn't come. No, she was over you. She was over you. No, she didn't come see about you. Y'all was divorced. She was over you. No, she wasn't coming to see about you. You hurt her. She's hurt. She's damaged. Matter of fact, I know she damaged. No, she wasn't coming to see you. No. You don't call me no more either. Yeah, probably 7. What you say? Probably 7, probably the time. 7 probably the time. That's good enough because I be lazy in the daytime. So I watch my shows that I don't see at night. Then I get up, get myself together. Plus, I'm going to be so damn fabulous, right? I'm going to be so fabulous. It's going to take me a while to get with my fabulosity to get together, right? So I'm going to say 7. Yeah, since y'all done locking me down because Queen ain't gonna let me go till I lock her down a time. I'm going to say 7, though. Yeah, 7. You know, every night. Not tomorrow now. Tomorrow I ain't going to do nothing. Tomorrow I ain't gonna do nothing. But so anyway, shouts out to Tammy because all the things she got going on, right? Now then, we got to talk about the new shows that's back on. First, we got to talk about Reasonable Doubt. Do y'all watch Reasonable Doubt? Who is my girl in here that watch Reasonable Doubt? Is it you, Keisha? Because Reasonable Doubt, my Tima's still in here because Tima told me last week. She said the cousin did it. She didn't unalive the husband. The cousin did it. That's why the cousin sacrificed her marriage and her house to put her house up for bond. I was like, you might be on to something. Well, this week, the girl called the cousin and said, I think it's time to tell the truth. We don't know who she called. I'm saying it's cousin. I think it's time to tell the truth. Reasonable doubt. And that's one part of the story. The other part is he didn't made a baby. When they was on a break, he got with the woman and made a baby. And the woman didn't know who the baby was. And the woman, their kids go to the same school, so they got to see the woman every day. If y'all ain't watching Reasonable Doubt, start from season 1. We on season 2 or 3. This 2. Is this 2 or 3? I don't forgot what season this is. But it's good. So this is what I think about Yo Gotti. I thought Angela had stepped away from it until her birthday. They was on the island. They was somewhere private. I think he may get in trouble or get unalive. I ain't putting nothing on nobody, but I think she need to step. I thought that way back, but see, she too far in now. She too far. I thought that a year ago. She too far in now. I don't know when the women's in. I'll let you know. Just look on my community page because I got to talk to YouTube first so they can get my comments and stuff together. Get my YouTube and connect it with StreamYard right and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's why I said if I talk to them tomorrow and they get it together, it'll probably be Wednesday, but I don't know exactly because I got to make sure they get it together. But yeah, I think Angela needs to step away from that. I do. But anyway, Reasonable Doubt. Now, for the people that watch Reasonable Doubt, is that Jill Scott singing the intro? I like that song. Whatever that song is, I need to have that because it's something like you could just sit back and listen to. I don't drink wine, but if I drank wine, I would drink some wine, smoke a cigarette, smoke a joint. I don't do any of that. But that's the kind of music. It's like some old 90s neo soul music. Yeah, and so I like Reasonable Doubt. Y'all got to check Reasonable Doubt out because it's got 2 storylines in 1 or 3. It is so good. It's so good, right? And then we got, now, have y'all been watching Fight Night? I'm proud of Kevin Hart, even though Kevin Hart might have been at the Diddy parties participating. But he's got his acting going. His acting skills is good. His dramatic acting skills, right? Him, Taraji, Terrence Howard, my boy Samuel Jackson, David Banner. Like, listen, Fight Night is good. And the way they got it set in the 70s, it's so accurate. Like, I really like Fight Night. I'm going to be sad when it comes to an end. I think it's only 8 episodes. And they on the 7th one. Anybody, Jack Squad, I need y'all. I need y'all to inbox me. I need to watch the last episode of Power. I can't watch it. I ain't got no money to buy it. I need to watch the last episode of Power. Can y'all help me out? Email me something. I need somebody's information so I can watch that last episode. That's all I want to watch is that. I want to watch that last episode because the people on the Facebook are saying it's fire. I saw the one when Mary, a.k.a. Monet, was unalive. I need to see what's going on with this last episode of Power. Y'all cash at me. Y'all see the cash app going by? I ain't working next week. I'm going to be on my bag. I got my bag on. Just telling y'all right now. I need it. I need it. Now, back to the new shows. Now, Zatima is back on. What I'm trying to figure out in Tyler Perry's brain, now I love me some Tyler, don't think I don't, is we watch Sisters. How and sometimes he can coincide it pretty good. But Zatima's, I only watched a few minutes of it because I was tired and sleepy, but I'm gonna watch it tonight, right? And they take it back further than where Sisters is at. That's kind of confusing for some people, might be. But anyways, Zatima's back on. Found. Have y'all watched Found? There's a second season with my girl. She was on that one show with the white family. I can't think of it. But anyway, from HBO, what was that show? It was a crazy family, and she was the black girl married to the white guy with the twins. Anyway, it's on NBC called Found, where she was a kidnapped victim, and now she has her kidnapper in her basement. It's good. Found. Second season came back out, right? Fight Night. I already told y'all about Fight Night. And everybody still hate Chris. That's new, but it's in a what's the forum called, y'all? Help me out, Queen. What's the forum? What is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna watch that because I think that's gonna be interesting because Chris is narrating it. I think that's gonna be interesting, right? I'm gonna watch that. Comes on Comedy Central, right? Remember, y'all, I need to see the last episode of Power. Let's talk about, before we do that, public service announcement. Tyler Perry got a new show. Y'all know I love Tyler Perry. I don't care what y'all say. On Netflix, coming in October, next week. I think it's next week, or it's coming soon this month, called Beauty in Black. It's 16 episodes. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch it, Jack Squad. We're going to support Tyler Perry. All right. Anyway, we got to get with Love After Lockup. The new season started yesterday. Life After Lockup, right? First of all, before we get with them, Shantae and True ain't on there. I was hoping they would be on there, but they do go live every night, and some often they go live, and she was pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant now. I think she just used the oldest trick in the book. I'm pregnant, so he come back, I guess, right? But he proposed to her. I saw the proposal. He proposed in the living room, and her sister or somebody helped set up the situation. They had candles. I was like, Lord, don't set these people's house on fire. They had little candles. They had the rose petals with the heart. And he proposed. He got on one knee and proposed to Shantae. So they going strong, okay? They going strong. No matter what y'all got to say about her fake pregnancies, they together, all right? They together. They together. They together. Wait, naked basketball games? Hold up. What y'all talking about? Who was at a naked basketball game? Wait a minute. You watched Love After Lockup? Listen. Now, what I got to say is, nephew, wait, I got my notes. Hold on. I got my notes because I put notes on everybody. Hold on. We're going to talk about this in thoroughness. Hold on. Where they at? Justine and, what his name is. Man, where he go? I know I wrote their name down. Justine and Michael. She pregnant again. They got 9 kids. They got 8. They about to have 9 kids. She got 3 and he got 4, or vice versa. And they had a little baby, Manhattan, cute little baby, and now she pregnant again. I mean, some of y'all, and the doctor told him, okay, that's enough. The doctor said it. Now, I watched the episode. If you watched the episode, those 2 lady doctors went off the deep end. And then I said, they're witches. They're witches. I could tell witches when I see witches, right? They tell her, okay, it was not safe to have baby. It's not safe to have baby after 35, 34. It's not. Especially when you already had kids, right? It's not. And they tell her, then they went all the way to the deep end talking about a living will. Hold up, she ain't about to die right now. They said, because it's dangerous. Oh, I said, they ain't supposed to use that word. She ain't about to be on the live right now. They said, because you need to have a living will, you need to have this, you need to have that. I was like, hold up, they going too far. They going too far. Wait a minute, I'm just here for the ultrasound. They talking about what's gonna happen. Is y'all prepared? Got your insurance ready? Who gonna be in charge? They went all the way too far. I said, nah, they doing this for TV. But then I looked at them. I said, they witches. They was witches, y'all. Y'all know I know witches, right? They was witches. Manhattan Barbie is her last name is Barbie. Her middle name is Barbie. She's Manhattan Barbie. Because I wonder where they got Manhattan from. Because I think they're from Jersey somewhere, right? Manhattan Barbie. But you know, you got a whole bunch of kids. You run out of names. Because y'all know the YouTuber, speaking of pregnant, YouTuber Peach McIntyre pregnant with twins. She already got 7 kids. She gonna have 9 too. What if YouTube crashed? What girl? But even though she's monetized on everybody, Facebook. I know Facebook and YouTube. I don't know what else. Maybe TikTok too. I don't know. She's pregnant with twins. Anyway, Justine and Michael, they pregnant. And then they sitting there about to have a funeral after listening to the doctor. Like, that's why I don't let people talk negativity to me. I don't, even if I believe it's going to happen, don't talk it to me. I don't want to hear that, right? They were sitting there about to plan a funeral. You know what, Queen? They will need, let me tell y'all something. Kevin Hart, I believe, because he was always at the parties, they say, always around. Jamie Foxx, I believe, is one too. And I don't want it to be, because I love me some Jamie, but I just believe. I believe. I ain't going to say too much on this here. We got to talk about this in the members. I don't run folk away with what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it in the members. But anyway, back to my shows, right? Back to Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup. Now they out. Now let me tell y'all something. So let me talk about Justine and Michael. Now they live in Vegas. They got a fabulous house. Where he get his money from, Corey? Did he have some money buried in the ground? Because they live in fabulously. That's a fabulous house with an in-ground pool in Vegas, right? Now she pregnant, 9 kids. She need a C-section. The doctor talking about, oh, I said that to y'all already. They look like witches. Okay, we're gonna move on from Justine and Michael. Now, who will we want to go next? Teenie and Rob. Teenie is the cute black girl, and Rob is the dude that done been down 16, 17 years. I think she's been married to him for 5. He been out 6 weeks. They moved to a new house. I don't know why they left that house. But what I found strange, he putting up cameras all over the house. You don't need the cameras all over the house now, sir. You home. She said, well, you know, just for safety. He put one on the windowsill. Where you looking at, in the inside or the outside? I'm afraid. See, I be afraid when these dudes get out about your kids. Like, you don't, and the kids calling dad and all that. These women put too much pressure on these dudes. Let me tell y'all something. It's a reason why people go to penitentiary. They go to a halfway house. They have to get reacclimated to society. They need to learn how to get up and go to work. They got counselors in-house. They need to have therapy. They want these dudes to come out and be regular. They're not regular. Now, Rob appears to be regular, but I know it's something going on with it. He's been down too long. Right? When he was putting up the cameras all over, what you doing that for? That's control. And the moment she don't do what he want him to do. Now, I don't know why they moved. If she looked like she had a pretty nice place, I don't know why they moved, right? Then she give him a birthday, she give him a welcome home party. Don't nobody come but her people, right? His people don't come. They were, I'm chilling. My eyes hurt. One girl said her eyes, she was blind or something, right? His sister said she couldn't see or something. Something stupid, right? So, you know, the people, they ain't coming. They ain't studying, right? So he shows they show the tattoo. The tattoo looked like a white girl. Did he have a white girl? But anyway, he admits he got social anxiety. Of course he does. He's been down a long time, right? Now, when they went to the welcome home party, they was all dressed alike, the kids and him. Everybody had on their jeans and a white shirt. Now, her mama come first. She nice. Then his mama come with her twisted knee self. Mama's legs look like scissors. Here come mama. Mama mad. Mama said, you got a whole other family. That is not your man. That is your son. And of course, first of all, he's a man. So he's going to be with a female, period. But he's going to also be with the woman who held him down for the last 5 years. Mama, you only went to see him one time. You don't expect him to come and take care of you. He can't do that. Now, it was said before that him and the brother had a business. That's where he was getting the money from. Him and the brother had some sort of business, right? Mama wants some of that money. Mama wants him to take care of her. And I think that's wrong. Now, if you can help her, help her. But this, he married to her. This is his wife now. These are his stepchildren. This is his family, mama. Mama said, you over there, look what you doing. Look how y'all living. We not in competition, mama. I'm with him, mama. Now, unless you're going to start doing my wifely duties, you got to step off, mama. You got to step off. You got to step off. Now, it ended. I hope I didn't knock you out, Corey. It ended. Why Teeny do the mom like that? I think him. No, because mom come in with that negative energy. Mom come in with that energy. She always have. Mom come at her wrong, and mom like the other girlfriend. Whoever the other girlfriend was, mom like her. She one of them kind of mamas. She can't get over that he with somebody else, right? And like I said, him and the brother got the business, and he taking care of his wife. This girl been holding him down for 5 years. She first. That's it. She first, right? Now, yep, his mama went there with intentions. Yeah, she came there. I watched how strong she walked in there with them knock knees. Them knock knees were strong walking up through there, right? She came there with that on her mind. Yeah, okay, yeah, goodbye. And see, Teeny, what we don't, it's some behind the scenes stuff been going on. Teeny was polite, but I could see that she was disgusted with mama, right? So as soon as mama went left, she went left too. But that's because it's some underlying stuff going on, right? Because mama, first of all, keep calling them asking for money. Just like we're going to talk about them next, Troy and Zion. They got a lot going on with them and his mama. But Teeny, let me get back to my notes because I wrote it all down. Teeny, I already said what I had to say about them. Teeny is an attractive woman. He's an attractive man. Now, I was looking in the comments because, I follow all the Love After Lockups on Facebook and stuff. They seem to think that he's gay. I don't see that. Do y'all see that, T, nephew? I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. But a lot of people in the comments were saying, they don't know why she don't see that he assists. I don't see it. Maybe, he is. He's been gone 16 years. But I know dudes have been gone 20, if you're strong, you're strong. I don't see that with him. But, maybe y'all seen it. You do, T? You see it? Do you? They was like, he a little sassy, right? I didn't see it. I don't see that in him. Really? Wow. Nephew, what you see? I said that. Oh, you did? Wow. What? I hope not. I hope not. Because she in love with him. I followed them on IG, or either I seen them on TikTok or something. They was out with friends, and they look like a very lovely couple. What? What? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh, no. Wait, you said he got a little zesty in him. What? Oh, no. Well, I don't like the fact that he putting cameras up in the house. Maybe because I had kids and I didn't allow strange men around my kids. Of course I had dudes, but my company, unless we was really in a relationship like that, I didn't introduce dudes to my kids, and you had to come to my house once my kids went to sleep, and you had to be gone before they wake up. Like, I don't putting your kids so into this and calling them daddy and doing all that. I don't like that part of it, right? And I know everybody wants their little happy family, but take your time with it. That's what I don't like about them couple. Now let's get to the ones, okay? We got a lot to get to. Troy and Zariah, they saying they a poly couple. That's what the people's on their social medias is saying, right? I don't watch their live because I'm at work. I don't miss a lot of stuff, right? But I do know that she likes to argue. The problem they're gonna have is she wants to be in control. She wants to be in control. You can't control no man, right? Or you're gonna always be in a conflict. And Now she telling him she broke. You ain't she the one gave him $10,000 or something, a crown and all this stuff? See, I'm thinking these girls scammed the PPP and the money to get the dude, and now he's expecting this. Because what I thought was strange about that whole thing, she was like, "You ready for your first day at work?" And they go to the work and they got people there. Now them people's looking at it like they didn't know who they was, right? And then she say, because I'm like, well, how is they paying? How they getting their money? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How they getting money? I understand you want to help the people, and whatever their cause was, they want to help somebody. Okay, that's fine. They got the matching shirts, but she's actually scamming him. Zariah is scamming Troy, right? And then she said, well, I got something to tell you. We ain't got no money. Huh? Y'all need to go to work then. He need to go to work and she need to go to work. But I think that she's been a scammer a long time. Because that's what the people said in the comments earlier. Daddy wants you to be a preacher. Now, Daddy and Mama look like a very strange couple. And Daddy looked like he on the zesty side, her daddy. And I think she's adopted. They look like the Addams family. It's a hodgepodge of people, right? And then that girl, now check this out. That girl, they say that's her sister. Is that her sister? Or is she part of the poly situation? What's going on there, right? She says she the sister, though. He says too many people in the house. What was that? What her? Yeah, that was the secret that she broke. That was the secret, that we ain't got no money. And he said, what? And then he told her, well, look like I'm going to go back out to the streets, right? They are hilarious. But the people in the comments, the people that follow them and watch their live and all that stuff, say that they didn't went back. See, people go back. That's why I'm going to tell my own story. I'm going to tell my own story. I can tell it better than you can. They went back on his Facebook from years ago where he was talking about he'd do poly. And she liked women. And then the mama, I heard the mama on whatever I was watching it on IG. The mama was being interviewed by somebody. And mama say that when they was at her house and they wanted to have sex with whoever the girl was, and mama didn't like the girl because the girl was an unaliver. She unalived somebody in a car, and mama just didn't like her. Mama said, "No, y'all got to get out of here with that." His mama telling all the business. His mama is always telling all the business, and she tell it to the baby mama, and that's what keeps. See, the mama is the nucleus of the bull. They can live their lifestyle how they want to live it, but mama is the nucleus. She telling everything. Mama telling everything. So therefore, when they get on, see, what they need to do is get off social media, because they be in all the love after lockup conversations on the lives, and they get mad when the people say stuff. People are going to say things. People are going to say things. Either get out the chat and live your life, or be able to take it when they say it, right? They can't take it. And then he went on a rant. And they was like, he on something. I don't think he's on something. I just think his eyes get big when he get mad, because I've seen his eyes get big before. I just think that his eyes get big. Then what he did, what I thought was crazy, he was like, well, let me roll this blunt first. Like, you got to let these dudes find themselves first before you put them in a whole situation, because that stresses them out. And they can't handle the stress. And you making him a husband, a CEO, a daddy. You making him all these things that he don't even know who he is, right? It's just ridiculous to me. It's just absolutely ridiculous to me, right? And then she want him in her house, but she's not sharing her home. He said he ain't got nowhere to put his clothes. You got to have a space for him, sis. You didn't invited this man and married him and put him in your house. He needs space. He needs a space for his things. They need a bigger place, right? She said they got employees. That's what I put in here. He's the director. Now his title, Troy title, is Director of Community Engagement. Like, she's delirious in her head, right? She's delirious in her head. Now he's sitting there looking at her crazy, like. And what I understand about these people, do they not have conversations with these folks? Do y'all not talk? Because if I got out the penitentiary, first thing I do when I get home is let's talk about the finances, where I need to do, what I need, how can I contribute? I don't have nothing right now. Where we at on the money side? Money should be talked about first, period, right? I don't understand. Then we got the white couple, Bianca and Daniel. He did 5 years because he an alcoholic. And he went on some alcohol-related charges, right? She spent $8,000. Now she got some settlement money or money from a grandma that passed or something. She got some money. She spent $8,000 to move. Like, I'm trying to figure out, these people just don't think. They're just not thinking. And they are driven by sex. They are driven by sex. Ain't nobody driven by money. Like, I'm driven by money. Always have been. That's probably why I'm single now. They are driven by sex. Sex is the big thing. You moved to Arizona, wherever, just to be with him. You don't even know it. You moved, took all your money, grandmama gave you, left you, whoever, and moved to Arizona with an alcoholic, and you drink and he can't. That's a problem. And she don't understand that that's a problem. She don't understand it. She young. She don't care. She don't understand, right? They ain't gonna last long. And then he said, well, how was it? The sex good? She wanted to say, I know she wanted to say hell no. But she was like, well, you know, they're not gonna work. They're not gonna make it, right? Then we got Brittany and Key Rock. All right, now they packed. They got the U-Haul. They got the boxes. They taking Mama and the crackhead brother to Houston. They leaving Richmond, Virginia. They going to Houston, right? They packed. They ready to go. This what I think was made up. He get the call from the parole officer. Sorry, Texas ain't approved you. Now they both been in the penitentiary and they know how that go. There's no way that you quit your job after you went to school to be an HVAC. Quit your job. Do we got a job down there? Because see, if he got it, or she, I don't know the pronoun, he got a job down there in Houston. Go on down there and get the job. Well, he can't. He can't leave. They can't leave. See, it makes no sense. I believe this was scripted. That was made up. There's no way. Y'all, everybody know when you pay attention, you can't go nowhere. No, you can't go nowhere without them people's approval. Now, the parole, where he live at, Richmond said you can go. Texas say, we got to see if we're going to have you first. He on the phone talking about, well, we done did everything. We doing everything right. We did everything right. I can't with these people. Like, they're not thinking. They're not thinking. Unless they just made that up for TV. Unless they made that up for TV, you're not thinking. You're going to take mama sick, the brother crackhead. Okay? Ain't nobody got no income. Mama probably got her little disability, whatever. Ain't nobody got no income. Ain't nobody got no income. How y'all moving? Did y'all pay for the house already? Where was they moving to? You know, it ain't making sense to me. I believe that was made up. We're going to see, but I think it was made up, y'all. I just think it was made up. I do. Oh, she got a settlement from the accident? Who? Key Rock, what's her name? What's the Key Rock girlfriend name? What's her name? Let me get back to her. Angie? Is it Angie? What is her name? Brittany. Oh, she got a settlement? Hey, Angel. They say that's Z's sister, but behind on really no money to take care of their home. Yeah, they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. Ain't none of them got no money. Key-Rock said they paid the deposit. Oh, they paid the deposit? Yeah, we talked about Diddy and his the new lawsuits and the 2,000 people coming out. Yeah. Bianca got a settlement? Wait a minute, who is Bianca? Oh, I knew that's what I thought, she got a settlement. Yeah, but she spent it all on getting down there with him. And he looked like a loser. Yeah, we talked about Diddy extensively. But Angel, since you just got here, listen up. I'm off for a week. So I'll be going live every day. Not tomorrow, I'm going to rest. But Monday through Saturday, I'll be going live every day, probably at 7 o'clock, since Queen done pinned me down to a time. Probably at 7 o'clock. And I may go live twice a day, but for sure at 7. It'll be every day. Every day I'm going live. Now, hold on. Key Rock. So they said that they had paid a deposit. So y'all done went out to see they doing it just like Love and Marriage Huntsville. You can't leave when the people gotta let you go. Oh, but they did let him go. So he was cool to go, but you wasn't cool to get there. They knew that. They knew that. Yeah, she got the settlement. I know she got the settlement. I know either she got the settlement right from the accident. That's right. That's right. You're gonna waste that money. You done moved to a whole girl bye. I wouldn't have wasted on that. I took that $8,000. That'd have been a down payment on the house. Y'all know I'm all about getting a house. That a down payment on the house. Yes, Angel, I'll be live every day. Now I'm gonna be different. I'm wearing my girls because I ain't wearing my girls because at work I don't be looking like this at work. So I'm be wearing my girls every day. I'm be dressed up like I'm going to the Oscars every day. Okay. Anyway, that was stupid. Now let's get with Kimberly and Joey. Joey, as T say, got childbearing hips. They fighting over Joey. Joey look like a loser. He got loser in his face. His eyes say loser. His eyes say I am a loser. He ain't got no pep in his step, no oomph, no nothing. Right? Now, Kimberly, he need a job. She told me they're gonna buy a house. He need a job. He okay with being house daddy right now. And he think the one boy is his. That's what he thinks. She know it ain't his. But he done already bought the test. She know that ain't his baby. Why they want Joey? Y'all think Joey hanging low? Y'all think Joey hanging low while the ladies want Joey? He look like he had. Yeah, he got sleepy eye. He do, don't he? He do. And he might be on here, Ron. He do. Right? Why do they want him so bad? Why? Is they married or they about to get married? That's what they about to do. I got down here. He got childbearing hips. Now, this is another thing. She did the same thing. She automatically put him in daddy mode with them boys that he don't know. I don't like when women do that. I don't like that. But now, what if they get attached and then he turned out to be an addict and then what? Don't do your kids. You know, dudes, I've had dudes with my kids live like, when I'm going to meet your kids, never. I don't know if I like you. I don't know. We might not be going nowhere. Never. Yeah. So, and he ain't really spending no time with her. I don't think he understands, because when you went off and spent $2,000, $3,000 on some rims, that'd have been a fight. We'd still be fighting right now. You'd be at Minute Man. You'd be at the what's that called? We at Minute Man in Cleveland. What's it called? Temporary place where you go every day and they pay you every day. I'd have dropped you off there. Does he have his own car and she got one? Did she buy him a car? What does she do for a living? Kimberly. Because she had a lot of money to let him go and gave him a card. Like, these ladies doing too much to have a dude. These dudes they raggedy. Now, Key Rock and Brittany, Key Rock went to school, and because he the dude now. He said he got to protect his family. Like, all that's weird to me. I'm going to talk about it in my memories. I can't say what I want to say right now. But these dudes, now Hope and Arthur, they ain't on here, but they say Arthur back in jail again. He got out and went back. Arthur is institutionalized. Arthur don't want to be out here. And they say he got back with her. Arthur don't want to be out here, Hope. He don't want to be out here. What you say, Angel? Wait a minute. How the Angel said, look like you waiting for a 6'2" handsome rich man to come pick you up, baby. Listen, I'm ready. When he come, I'm ready. When he come, I'm ready. You hear me, Angel? I think I'm gonna start a new series, y'all. This is what I think I'm gonna do at lunchtime. Or not lunchtime, sometime in the day. Dating over 50. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but the guy gave me that today. Dating over 50. Dating over 50. We're going to talk about it. A lot of my friends are single. Most of them. A lot of them. Work a day, pay a day. Yeah, that's what he need to be there. That's what he need to be. You didn't bought to do the car with some rims and he ain't going to work. All she want him to do, well, you got daddy duties. You just want him to pick up the kids and drop them off and cook dinner. Yeah, she bought him a matching truck to her. That's what I thought, they had matching trucks. Is you crazy? See, what I understand is these ladies be having means, and then by the time you spend all your money, then you broke. Now you looking at him. No, that ain't how that go. I could understand you like him, you assist him till he get on his feet. Then y'all commit to each other. They buying him all these things and doing all this stuff. Now they say on Zariah and them might be on drugs because she gave him a whole bunch of money. Why he broke right now? She said she can't pay the rent for the place, for the building and all that. Like, what is they doing over there, y'all? Yeah, she's still married to her other husband. Yeah. And I don't think dude know it. I don't think he know. I don't think dude know. And she works in the school system, but not a teacher. She better not be the lunch lady. Lunch lady don't make it. She ain't the lunch lady, is she? Ooh, Lord, child. Anyway, y'all. Love at the lockup. Anyway, now I'm getting hungry now. Did y'all cash at me? Did y'all cash at y'all auntie, sister, friend? Did y'all cash at me? I'm gonna be begging today. I'm telling y'all now. I'm out. I ain't working for a week, Angel, because of the flood. I'm devastated, but I'm gonna make the best out of it. I'm gonna turn lemons into lemonade. That's what I'm gonna do. Joyce, no. Oh, he do know. Oh, okay. Well, see, what I don't understand is, see, for me, I had kids, so I can't spend no money on no man, no way. But I had kids. I always thought like any twos and fews I got, I'm gonna give it to my children. Like, I don't understand these women that have so much money. They don't be looking like nothing. Spend it on yourself. Get your body fixed. Get your hair done. Get your feet done. Put it on you. Because Zariah should have went to the dermatologist. Now she got all kind of concoctions and potions on her face. You should have been spending that money. You need to go to the same place that Miss Netta go. Y'all, speaking of Miss Netta, y'all. Now listen. I know Miss Netta, they say Miss Netta talk about black women. But the woman done went and trademarked. That's why I got to hurry to trademark my thing. It costs $300 though, and I ain't got. That's the fourth thing on my list after my book is to trademark some stuff. But she done went trademark Miss Netta name, so Miss Netta can't use it. I think that went too far. What y'all say in the comments? Please tell me right now. Do y'all think she went too far? The TikTok girl, because she said Miss Netta talk about black women all the time, this and that, and she talked about her kids. Just don't watch her. Don't have back and don't have no communication with her. I don't know what the problem is. If you don't like her, don't look at her. I don't look at Miss Netta. I just see what she got, and then I look at it for a second or two, and that's that. Like Miss Netta wouldn't faze me. Okay, she don't like black women. She ugly. She got to deal with that. So she got her own issues to deal with. Miss Netta got her own things to deal with. She got alligator skin or crocodile skin or something. She got her own situation. She got enough going on with her, y'all. Y'all think that woman should have took her name and trademarked it so Miss Netta can't use it? Now they say what she called a Madrid trademark. I never heard of that. I got to look that up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up this week while I'm off. I didn't have time before to see what the difference is, and they say it takes months. And when I looked up a trademark, because I've got some things I want to trademark, it didn't say it took that much time. So I don't know about all this stuff these people talk about, and maybe it's different from state to state. I don't know. I didn't where I'm at, but people that I work with did. But the damage was like an hour away, an hour and a half away, where whole cities disappeared and houses ran into each other and all of that, but not right where I'm at. It did affect, not me, but it did affect some people near me. Their power was out the weekend. They didn't get power back to Sunday night, power and Wi-Fi. Or the power either came back on Saturday and the Wi-Fi didn't come back on the Sunday night. But not me specifically. What it did do is it made it hard for me to get to work and get back from work, but I got there still, nevertheless. You missed the story I told about the Uber guy. Thought he was going to put me out the car because they got a detour because of floods, right? Between me, my house and work is about 8 or 9, 10 minutes, but certain areas closer to where I work flooded, right? Because that's further away from Charlotte. And they had detours. They had streets blocked. And everybody going the same way. And so the Uber driver, I realized we was going in a circle. And so He was getting frustrated. He was like, I'm gonna put you out here. No, you're not. I'm sitting behind him. I ain't getting out. In my mind, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I ain't getting out the car. And as he's saying this, and we drive, I'm like, just keep going this way, follow the crowd. He's like, I ain't got no 30, 40 minutes to be riding around and doing all that. You know, he Uber, and I get it, sir, but you're not getting ready to put me out right here. And he was like, I'm gonna take you back where I got you from. I ain't getting out there either. He was like, well, I'd cancel the ride. I ain't getting out this car, nigga. I want to say, nigga, I'm not. He was white dude, Asian dude. I don't know what he was, but I ain't getting out this car. And when I looked as he was saying this, we was right by the police station. I was like, okay, he gonna have to call the police to get me out. And then when the police come, police gonna tell us how to get there. Because I was trying to call the job, figure out the detour and the route. How do I get there? Because the street that my job is on is blocked, and I'm not from here. So how am I gonna get there? And so I'm calling my job. He talking about he putting me out. I ain't getting out. That's the way it affected me because I couldn't hardly get there. That night it took me an hour to get home because I could watch the Uber guy on the app go around in circles trying to get to me. They had blocked the street, and you know, this is so antiquated down here. They blocked the streets but didn't put up detour signs. People just going in the circle, same circle. Charlotte's infrastructure is messed up. They're antiquated. They keep building and building and building, but they're not adding on to the infrastructure. We got 1 lane roads. Got to have 2 lanes. Can't have 1 lane. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. But I wasn't getting out of dude's car. I was prepared. We was going to throw down up in there, and he was going to have to call the police. Then I was going to have the police take me to work. You know the route. You the police. Take me to work. I work down there, but we can't get there because it's blocked off. Now, I know the route now. You go around, but at that time, I did not know. And I wasn't getting out that car. I don't know who he thought I was, but I wasn't getting out that car. And I told him, no, you keep going. Go down this way. I said, instead of going the way all the other cars go, you go straight. When we get to that light, you go straight. I had to end up tipping him. I had to give him some money on Cash App to take me to work that I did not have. Because I had to get to work. I had to get to work. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, yeah. I'm getting ready to finish watching this movie that Tammy, and you know, I'm proud of Tammy. I'm just saying, because she got it older in life. And people always seem to think that you got to have this by a certain age and this and that. I watch people because I'm older. I watch people. I'm always fascinated by people who do things in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they still look good. I'm fascinated by these people, and they are inspirational to me, right? So that's why I keep talking about Tammy, because I'm very proud of Tammy, because I remember when she got on Basketball Wives, and they shitted on her, Evelyn. Now, Evelyn, she run around there having babies at 50 years old and trying to sell stretch pants, whatever that is she trying to sell. You know, then you pimping her daughter out to the one rapper dude, the Game, like she ain't giving her the right game. Right? She ain't giving her the right game because the Game wasn't the one that had a baby back. If you was going to pimp her out, you should have did a little higher than that. And I like Game, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, I'm proud of Tammy because them people tried to do you, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Did y'all hear what I said? I'm going to say it one more time before I go. That I need to see the last episode of Power. So I need somebody to inbox me their password and stuff so I can get it. So I can watch the last episode tonight. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna be live, and I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to work on, now that I got time, I'm gonna work on how to put videos up here, y'all. I think I know how to do it because if y'all didn't notice, I got a beginning thing, and that's a video. I did that myself. If y'all see my beginning intro, y'all ain't seen it. Hold on, because y'all ain't seen it. Y'all bullshitting. See, y'all ain't seen my intro that I did all by myself. Where is it at? And I figured out how to use it. Here we go. So that's a video, and I did that. So I'm going to start having videos of everything on my thing starting Monday, okay? So y'all get ready for that. Y'all cash at me, too, so I can eat. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Tammy still has her husband, too. Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie. Reggie with a youngin'. She a youngin'. He a youngin'. Reggie, she about 18 years older than Reggie. Tammy in her 50s. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she got him. Yeah, she do. Yes, she do. And he's security, and he love her. When she was on Real World, the 20-year reunion Real World, she was having problems with that dude. He was a problem back then 20 years ago. She called Reggie. Reggie was right there. dude that they took dude to a hotel somewhere. Reggie was right there. What's up? What? Where you at? What's happening? Yeah, Reggie, she getting money, and Reggie got her back, and I like that. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I missed y'all. I was sick as a dog. I missed y'all, right? I'm gonna see y'all Monday. Probably, I don't know about Monday early because I got some calls and stuff, some business I got to handle Monday. But and plus, I need to figure out how to put these videos and stuff, or how to do what I need to do. I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm still going live at 7, but I'm gonna try to do it 2 times, a couple times. I might pop in, pop out. I don't know, depending on how I feel. I know I'm a Pisces, upstream, downstream. I never know what's happening, right? Until it happens. I don't know till it happens. Anyway, y'all, got a little Jaguar twist to it with the backgrounds, but she was good. Yeah, that song cry. Yeah. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm gonna see y'all Monday. Y'all cash at me and somebody get me I got to see the last episode of Power. Today, tonight, tomorrow, I got to see the last episode of Power. All right. Pieces, deuces. Bye-bye.